What's up, guys? How you guys doing, Formula One fans? Let's relive last season, last year, 2018 Singapore race. The start of it was incredible good. Of course, Lewis Hamilton dominated, but what was the fight between Max and Sebastian Vettel? That was last season, so and this time I hear and read about the Mercedes and Red Bull. They saying they're gonna be strong here compared to Monza, and then what they're struggling it's an and Singapore as the time is different, sleeping time for them is different, eating is different. The heat that's in Singapore is way so strong. It's just and then the track is so close to the it's every corner, every edge they can take, and that's mentally, physically, from the heat, from everything is so hard track to deal in Singapore. Probably a lot of guys they like the track. A lot of them probably they don't like it compared to the timing and the difference and the heat. Most likely it's the heat. The heat is so strong. The so humidity is so high in the island there, and it's in the city. Even they race at night is still hot for them. Even at night, figure out if they race in the daytime much as they can, I think, because it's so hot over there. And plus the heat of the car, you're talking about double, triple heat that they have. But anyhow, last season was very good race, and Lewis was unbeatable guy, and he won 4 times there. He's gonna go for five wins this time, and he's gonna have competition. It's gonna be Red Bull, we're thinking, but we'll see what Ferrari has this season because Ferrari haven't been so good in that track for some reason. But we'll see this season what Ferrari has. But this main one, it's about Mercedes and Red Bull is the big two fight they can take, I believe, and Max and could be Bottas, could be Lewis Hamilton, but most likely Lewis because Lewis got 4 wins and he knows that track very well. And we'll see the veterans what they gonna do, but yeah, and we will expect. We'll see what's that then McLaren and. Renault, we'll see because Renault they're improving. And one thing I heard that Renault improved a little bit. If you guys heard about it, since they signed a contract with Ocon to the Renault team, something Renault changed. That's my opinion, But that's my opinion because Mercedes, I read about it. Mercedes kind of worried about the Ocon. He spent so much time. They know Ocon knows a lot of secret of Mercedes what they do because he was with them for like 2-3 years almost. I believe at least 2 years, and he knows a lot of secret things about. Mercedes, and so he doesn't want to. But for some reason, as soon as he got in the Renault improved so much in Italy. Renault was way ahead of McLaren, way ahead of anybody else. He was closing speed pace with other teams in Red Bull and Ferrari and Mercedes. Basically, they were behind them, but they were way ahead of the other teams. So they learned something. They got something better going. So we will see what happens. But Renault, it's improved big time compared to the way they was, and McLaren, what's gonna happen and. But Leclerc, he did it. Leclerc, he won the guys. Now he's on fire. He's doing good. Of course, nobody can beat Lewis. But Lewis is. So I think Lewis is gonna clinch his championship if he wins this time. He might. I think he still could do it, and then he have to finish in us because he's got the lead enough. I think he can do it. I think he can do it. He can clinch his championship since maybe this race, maybe next one. But he can do it way early because he's got enough lead with the points. And. But it's gonna be Mercedes and Red Bull. Mercedes and Red Bull. But the way I read it, Mercedes and Red Bull, they're gonna have a competition big time. They're the ones they have different speed, corner speed, and that track because it's a lot of corner speed compared. And Red Bull, it's good in corner speeds with the braking. So we will see. But Red Bull Honda this time, last season was Red Bull Renault. So there's a difference, but still principles are about the same. So let me know what you guys think about it. That's my opinion. Thank you. God bless you all.